Do not download this app. I am warning you, do not download this app. It is totally dangerous and don't listen to what the makers of the app tell you. If you zoom in her eyes, you will see a room with a guy in it. And it takes random pictures. If you wish to download, make sure you cover your cameras with your fingers. The subject of the furry and infamous feline star of a smartphone app called Talking Angela. This cat, they scream, is hiding the darkest of secrets. The limited and mildly flirtatious questions Angela asks through her chat function are not, it's claimed, the result of Furby-like artificial intelligence programmed by the app's well-established developers Outfit 7 by the probing of real life. I can't say that word. So, and if you need extraordinary proof for such an extraordinary claim, it's no problem. You need only cast aside the laws of physics that makes apps, smartphones, and online reviews possible, and look into her eyes, because another word I can't say is right there in the room. No, really. I'm just reading off of a website, so... Another one. Emergency, do not download for your safety. This game hacks your electronic devices. Calls. If you look closely at the eyes of Angela, you see a room. Somebody can see you, but you can't see him. Do not download this app. Look at her eyes for more information. Rumors of Angela's evil side are not new, but the volume of opera bomb is the last week, like the final The Spinal Tap concert, has found his own ridiculous defeating 11. I don't know what that means. About 8 days ago, we noticed that our year-old article about the Talking Angel hoax had suddenly become very, very popular indeed. And it wasn't just us. Google Trends showed that it was happening worldwide. Searches for Talking Angela had most literally gone off the chart. I'm going to try to show you. No, I'm not. But, there's a chart. What on earth is happening? I decided to take a look at the Talking Angel app and to read the comments on our site in the Google Play Store to see if there was anything that might explain this tsunami of attention. Here are 4 things I suspect helped the hoax spread. Talking Angela has a child mode. The Talking Angela app has a child mode that can be switched on and off. The statement sent by Outfit 7 to Security describes children more as follows. Users are given an opportunity to play the Talking Angela app in child mode, a function specifically designed to safeguard young players. Within children mode, the chatbot feature is disabled so Angela can respond only to touch and repeat what she hears over the microphone. Child mode can be selected at any point within the app's settings. The character herself is a talking animated cat in a Disney mold who is very clearly designed to appeal to young children. There's no explant adult mode, so just who this cartoon cat is aimed at when it's not in children mode is unclear. Whoever they are, they need to be able to type because the app answers to written questions. There is a reflection. I'm scared. I use Talking Angela when it's not in child mode, and much to the amusement of colleagues sat near me in the confusion and honor of those sat further away, have attempted to engage it with lewd, okay, conversation with luck. Some of the questions and answers from Talking Angela are mildly flirtatious. Wow. To me, they are instant, and I want to be in the least bit concerned if my children heard them. However, this is globally available product, and Outfit 7 are clearly imagining that some parents somehow will find the conversation unsuitable for their children because their own press statement describes children mode as safeguard. It's light years away from secret sight, another word I can't say, hiding in the app, but it might be the tiny pebble that caused the first ripple in the pond. 2. It's hard to tell if you're in child mode. On the screenshots below shows the app with child mode on and one shows the app with child mode off. Can you tell which is which? The one to the right has child mode on. The easiest way to tell if you're in child mode is that there's no chat at the bottom of the screen. The chat with me box only appears when child mode is off. So parents wishing to safeguard their children from this cat's far from shocking conversation by allowing them to only use it in child mode will be hard-pressed to say at a glance if it's on. If child mode is important, then the app is badly in need of an obvious way for a parent to see at a glance whether child mode is on or not. 3. It's impossible to keep children in child mode. Parents who feel the child mode is important and want their children to stay in the mode will probably be disappointed. 2 clicks in the same place on the smiley face button and the toggle that appears next to it and the trading wheels are off. Children won't experience any difficulty disabling child mode. Some will do it deliberately, some accidentally, and some will just enjoy playing with buttons. Either way, it makes a mockery of the idea that it's safeguard. I think that if a child mode is important to you, you shouldn't assume that your child was talking Angela into mode unless you're using it with them. All of which leads to an app with a mode that's not harmful to, but isn't for children, that's stupidly easy for children to exit and that doesn't alert you when it's not on. Context is everything. So we've established that some children who are supposed to be in child mode probably won't be, and that some parents will not like what they hear Talking Angela saying when it happens. Considering the following scenes said by one person to another. You have been, I'm not reading that. I will get me demonetized. If I tell you that 2 people involved are adults, then it becomes a phrase loaded with. If I tell you it's a parent talking to a child, then it has a very different, literal, and unsexual meaning. Wow. Finally, if I tell you that it's an adult talking to the child and the adult is another word I can't say, then it takes on a very sinister tone. When kids talk about their school or... where am I? When kids talk about their school, stick their tongues out and tell you how pink they are, it's perfectly incorrect. Angela is a cartoon character that's designed for children who says those same things. However, she does say them with a knowing wink and only when she isn't in child mode. Her contact is very so slightly ambiguous, and that leaves a little more room for the listener to decide that it's unsavory. There's perhaps a whiff of the uncanny valley. Interesting, the original Facebook warning from a year ago doesn't make any specific occasions, those pedophiles peering out from the behind Angela's eyes. It just impels. Well, that's something not right. Warning, for all parents with children, they have an electronic devices, tablets, etc. There is a site called Talking Angela. The site asks kids questions like their names, where they go to school, and also take pictures of their faces by pushing a heart on the bottom left corner without any notes. Please check your children's iPods, and all to make sure they do not have this app. Please pass this message on to your friends and family members that have kids. All it says is that Talking Angela asks children's names and where they go to school and takes photos just like kids do with each other. Don't spread the hoax. There is nothing wrong with Talking Angela. Don't spread the hoax. It isn't always easy to resist spreading hoaxes. They spread because on some level they are convincing, emotionally convincing, if not logically. But we must resist spreading hoaxes because in passing on the false dangers, we can end up creating real ones. Actions have consequences, and in this case of a story like Talking Angela, the reputations and livelihoods of real people with real jobs and real lives and real families are at stake. Wow. So there you have it. Like it says, and I agree with this passage, it's just a hoax. It's fake. Please don't be passing this on. Thank you. And have a wonderfully great day. Like and subscribe. Peace.